today, Taurus? This is a general reading for the sign of Taurus. If you have Taurus anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Not only do we take into consideration what the tarot cards are telling us this week, but we will also take into consideration the moon placement, the sun placement, and also other planets and how they may be affecting you or affecting others around you this week. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, this week, the moon will be full in the sign of Cancer. Cancer is a water sign, so we can expect a lot of hidden feelings and emotions to come to the surface. At the very least, we will be having thoughts of nostalgia. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, this week, Venus also enters Sagittarius. And Venus is a planet of everything dealing with love and passion. And so love and passion will be on everyone's mind. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Taurus. Whoops, and the Justice card. What is that? Let's get that Justice card. You have some very beautiful cards lining up here for you. A lot of change, a lot of new beginnings, a lot of learning how to appreciate yourself. And the foundation, the basis of this message is the moon card. And again, the moon shines light. And this week, the moon will be shining light on your hidden feelings and your emotions. Maybe some feelings or emotions that you haven't dealt with are really going to arise to the surface. And that's driven by the Ace of Swords. And as those feelings come to the surface, as you experience those thoughts and maybe even memories from the past, you will be driven to take action and to face these head on and make new and different choices. Let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading here, Taurus. And we have this beautiful Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is really about appreciating what we have created and appreciating where we are at. And maybe where you're at this time in your career life, in your public life, is that you're feeling stuck, that there's something that you're having a difficult time moving on from or putting behind you. You're wanting an ending. You're wanting a change. You're wanting something different. But you're feeling unable to do that at this time. Taurus, I will let you know that this is not a time to make sudden changes in your career. And if there has been power struggles and maybe people putting some pressure on you, or maybe putting pressure on yourself. But really, Taurus, at this time, Spirit is asking that you be patient. And you will win this battle. You will win this race by playing the patience game. You do have a victory in line for you, but it's going to require some patience and not making sudden changes at this time. Oh, and Taurus, before I forget, let's not forget these ESP cards. I really have been enjoying this last few weeks on practicing are practicing or trying to use our intuition skills. If this is your first time tuning in, what we've been doing with the sign of Taurus is really practicing using and tapping into our intuition. So we've gotten these ESP cards with various shapes on there, and I've just been selecting one of those cards and looking at it, and I'm sending that image to you. And if at any time during this reading you believe you know what that card is, just go ahead and write that in the comment box. If not, it's really just about practice. So I'm sending that image to you. And if at any time during this reading you feel that you know what it is, lock onto that. And at the end of the reading, I will reveal that shape. And we will see if we were able to make some type of connection today. And in your home life, in your personal life, in your private life, there's a standoff that is causing deep thought and deep intuition. There's something that you need to protect, or something that you feel that you need to be on guard on. And you've been thinking about this. This has been going on for a while, but the Temperance card is here. And the Temperance card, again, is letting us know that as thoughts, feelings, and memories from the past come to the surface, the Temperance is here to remind us that you have all the skills and all the abilities to process whatever is coming to the surface, and to find balance, and to find a common ground, to really be able to put your guard down and let others in, and share your thoughts, your feelings, and your experiences with those closest to you. Again, the full moon this week will really provide you with an opportunity for heartfelt conversations. And you will be able to mend broken connections by finding new solutions to old problems. Old problems that have presented themselves before, or problems, maybe some new problems that may be presenting themselves to you this week. But it's, again, asking you to really find new solutions. If a solution did not work for you in the past, that solution will not work for you in the present, and that solution will not work for you in the future. You are really being asked to go within and find a new solution. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, which is protection and balance. Really, I do understand that when we are dealing with some people in our lives, we do need to have a form of protection and really have our guards up. But again, when we have our guard up, it's about finding balance. And Taurus, was it in last week's reading or your reading week before? I do invite you to visit those readings. We did talk about there is a difference between boundaries and walls. And at this time, there's been some walls put up where there should have been boundaries put up. And then we have the Justice. And the Justice is really a karma card. And what we put out is what we receive. And so if we're building walls, when we try to approach people, we will receive a wall. And so in order for that energy to move and to flow, we do need to let our walls down so people can get closer to us and so that we can get closer to other people. And the strange thing about walls is that when we have a wall put up, or we have presented a wall to someone in particular, that wall, that blockade, that barrier can transfer over into other relationships and make those barriers very difficult for people to approach us. And here we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new step, a new finding of appreciation. And Taurus, I think this is a new step of finding inspiration from within yourself. You are a beautiful, wonderful soul that is unique to this life, unique to this planet, and you have a very special gift to bring to this world. And then here we have the Six of Pentacles, which is a fairness. And so this situation with these walls and these boundaries, again, I see you finding a new solution to bring balance and fairness back. Taurus, I will let you know that the first step of healing is awareness. And that awareness is really validating what is broken within us. And when we validate what is broken within us and learn to appreciate that is within us, that is when we are able to move forward. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Taurus. And let's go ahead and do the reveal card for the ESP card. And did you pick the cross or the X? If so, I'm so happy that we were able to connect this week. If not, it is really all about practice and setting our intention. And thank you, Taurus. You have a very Merry Christmas.